Hey everybody, welcome back. We're doing another Marvel Future Revolution video. In this one, we're going to be looking closer at the recent update that gave us some alliance raid improvements, some alleged core improvements, core crafting improvements, and we're also going to be looking at the offer reviews, what we'd like to do anytime the game comes in with new stuff. So I'll give you guys my thoughts there. There is a lot of content in this, so I'm not going to try to fit everything in one video. I'm going to be doing another video on the invasion, some badge stuff. I'm going to do a deeper dive on this core stuff, so worry not for anybody who's got thoughts on that. I will definitely be covering some of that. So anyway, if you want to check this out, offer review, etc., stick to it. If you're new to the channel, check out the Discord link in the description below. Hammer down like buttons, all that sort of thing, and let's get to it.
Me, WolverThor.
Okay, so I'm just gonna try to go through this methodically, so bear with me. The first thing, we always like to check the events. So we've got this Master Archer's wheel, Omega wheel, which is kind of interesting. It's definitely sort of, you know, I get that these games are gacha games. I kind of wish it wasn't quite like this because it feels a little bit gambly. But you essentially get these Master Archers tokens. You come through here and you get these things. Now you get this stuff from the game anyway, so it's just RNG. You hope to get the premium wheel to be able to get this. Obviously with the premium companion box, of all the boxes that are in game that are premium, this is probably one of the best ones, but you can still get a companion summon ticket, so it's still not that great. But you want to try to get that, and you can get it again from any of these random things. These boxes here, Master Archer's token boxes that you can get, Scarlet Witch login that's already been in there. But this you can get these tokens from just doing random stuff in the game as typical. So we'll see how many times you get to roll it. It's going to be what it's going to be. Just do your stuff. Make sure you know how many times. And typically you can get most. Ooh, actually win though. This is Dimension Duel wins. So I would pay attention to the win for sure, because that could get no 20 times 5. No, oh, never mind. You should. So this, you might have to do a little bit more than normal actually. So I would pay attention to that to make sure you get all your wins. Rest of this stuff on here probably pretty reasonable, but I would just make sure that you're maybe actually prime targets, defeat prime targets 35 times divided by 20. All right, yeah, it's still okay. 40, 50. All right, so there's some of these every 500 crystal used repeatable. So that, oh, okay, so if you want to just keep getting these, that's where you get that's interesting. And then every 5 most wanted prime target kills repeatable. All right, so you're going to be getting those. A number of these are repeatable. So you get a number of that there. Again, you get some, if you spin the wheel a certain number of times, you get some crystals. Spin the Archer's wheel 50 times. What do we get? A 4-star special costume box. Oh man. Oh man, what are you guys doing to me? What are you doing to me? 50 times. Yeah, so you're gonna want to try to do that. I mean, 50 times to spin that wheel. 100 times, 5,000. So each day we'll get 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll get 50 each day times 20, 1,000 of those right there alongside Master Archer here. So let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 is another 2,000. So if you get that, now we're down to 2,000 more that we need of these. And then we've got the repeatables where we can get there, where you're going to look for dimension duels. So you need to get another 2,000 of these tokens to be able to get that. That's not there. Companion event, not there. These, I have to double check what these boxes give us. And login, monthly check-ins. Let's see, let's find out what the chances to get of this are. All right, so it's, if you buy it, you can see the chance. So what are our chances here? So you come here, you've got, actually, so you're probably going to get 50 of that. Let's just, for simplicity's sake, say you're going to get 50 of those anytime you get one of those boxes. So coming back here, we have the login, so we get 100, 200, 300, 350 from that. Or now we're down to 1650. If you pull these, you can get another 1, 3, 5, 9. Let's see. So another, if you get all of those, 9 times 50, that's another 450. You're still 1200 short. So if you want that 4-star special costume from that, you are going to have to want to spend a little bit, which honestly I'm not surprised about. So make sure that you do that if you factor this in properly. I mean, we're still 1200 short. So if we do 1200 divided by 50, that means you need 24 more of those boxes or to get lucky. All right, so you get 5 of these from that, which is $1, but that's again 5 times 50, so that's only -5, so you still need 19 more boxes. Let's see what we get here. 2 boxes, 2 times 5, that's 15. You could buy 15 here, but that's 5 times 9, so 5 times 9, now you're starting to spend, that's 45 bucks. Is that it? Ooh, is that all you guys are giving me? I need something more here, I think, unless there's some other spots that I'm missing. So it's pretty tight. You're gonna have to spend to get, for my quick math here, you're gonna have to spend to get that. If anybody's actually gone through the math, please do comment below. I'd love to hear from you. What else did we get in the game, right? So first, let's go to the companion. We got Kate Bishop. I don't have her unlocked. I haven't done anything with her yet. So the skill, defense movement by 15% for 2.5 seconds when the skill lands. Decrease defense by 15% for 2.5 when a skill lands. What I've heard is that she is a better, more target-specific Cersei. So that it sounds like Cersei might be kind of left out, where you're going to want to have a Kate Bishop instead of her. Good for dimensional duel. Not super surprised there. It's a pretty solid character. I don't know how hard I'll go into it, but she's decent. The heroes, I'm not going to go look through all the buffs and stuff. People are still testing those out. Captain Marvel seem okay. I haven't talked to any Spideys yet. Well, I'll be very curious to hear what they think. Now, what I do want to talk about, though, and only just for a minute, because I'm going to do a longer video on this, is my understanding. There's a few things. One, I have sort of a problem with how this looks to be implemented. The biggest thing that I have a personal problem with is that it does not appear that you can get your percent to 100% rate. That the most you can increase it by is 15%. I don't like that. I just, and there's no pity. It's always just an increased rate of 15%. I've played other games where the rates are so low that it takes forever to eventually get a guaranteed, conversion. And even that, I've just been like, you know what? I don't, this doesn't feel good to do. I'm fine for grinding some, but in a game where you've got a lot of updates, a lot of turnover, a lot of things to keep up with metas, the only way to keep up with that eventually is spending. So I'm all for a balance in that. So there are certainly going to be spending aspects that you might be able to get with some of this core booster essence, etc. But still, even with that, the way I understand it is that it can only increase your percent chance by 15. Now, anybody who's completely done this, please let me know if I'm wrong. I've only looked at this briefly with some other people. I've just gotten into the game a little bit, but I wanted to get this out there. Additionally, one other thing that I saw that I didn't like was that they, I don't mind requiring the battle badge stuff in here, but there's a couple that require 1-star costumes. And look, I know that's low. I do. It's really easy to get from Spec Ops. But the problem is that we as a community, all the way from free players to most spenders, they don't have enough fodder anyway. We don't. So why are you requiring us to take gear fodder to put in here? It's just, I don't like it. I don't like it. I mean, again, I know it's not big, but it's not going to be received well. So, yeah, so you can see as you go through here, it comes up and you get to the tier 30 and it's 15%. So you can't go any further than that. It obviously doesn't show what my next steps are as far as, the actual, what I need to give though. One of the suggestions that I've got for net marble is a lot of times when you have to do this and you want to give it, it's like if you don't have it in your storage, then you might not be able to do it. So, luckily I could. Okay, cool. What's the next thing? 3. All right, I can do it. Let's just, at some point it's gonna maybe be something I don't have in there. All right, so it keeps going. So I'm able to keep doing this. I'm still up. I got to tier 2. Yay. All right, but at some point it's now see I'm out. But you know what? I have them on somewhere else, but now I've got to go hunt it down. So a quality of life thing here might be that you're able to search your storage and all your characters' storage so that you can actually do this. And maybe it says, Black Widow storage, but it also shows Storm storage or anywhere that you might have that item. So think about that, Netmarble. But I think the biggest problem that I've currently got with this, if I understand it right, is that the percent only maxes at 15. When you got a 10% chance and you increase it up to 25% chance, still don't like it, and especially given that you're doing gold and convergium. So I don't love what's happening here. Again, more than that later. I haven't played with the Alliance raids yet, but I'm certain that people are going to be liking everything that's gone in here. Also, a surprise, I mentioned this in my other video, I don't have my red dots anymore on all the companions. So that way, it comes here now during that time and I can do level up great. But I like that it's not on this screen. That was such a pain in the butt to try to figure out who I had to, because everyone showed a red dot if they had a level up, but now it only show a red dot if I have an upgrade star up, which is the way it should be, because it was a royal pain in the butt to figure that out. Thank you for fixing that. One shout out I do want to give is I'm hearing excellent things about this battle challenge. I obviously have not done anything here. It looks like there's going to be some first clear stuff as well. Looks like it's tickets. Nothing all that Ooh, what's that? Ooh, okay. Okay, I like that. 4-star special costume box. I can dig that. So there's some good here. I've also heard that the settings for this is really hard. It can be very hard. If you enact, and 2 things. One of the ways to do this, they give you kind of a smorgasbord of ways to select the difficulty, and you get to pick. And if you select them all, that's the hardest level. And what I've heard is selecting them all is very difficult. So, and I've heard this from like what I'd call one of the most endgame players out there. If there's 5 endgame players, I consider this person in that pool of endgame players. And this person has told me, yeah, it was hard and they had to try it multiple times. So I'm actually happy to hear that. So that way it'll actually give people room to distinguish themselves at the top, where it's like, okay, it's not just, a bunch of storms necessarily, because storm rocks. It's going to be people who actually are also able to beat some of these harder levels. So I'll do more on that again later as well. So this a mega pass. We'll start the offer review here. Upgrading pass, was it $9? Yeah, I typically do this. I like these offers more often than not. There's a number of things in here. The companion itself, you get some additional unlocks on it. She seems pretty decent. You get some seals out of here, some gold out of here. Additionally, you'll get a selector box for these badges, which again, I'll cover that stuff in a little bit later video. And then as you continually to get all these different objectives, if you buy the upgraded pass, you continually get these alpha supply boxes every single time that you get you hit a certain threshold. So it's nice to get some fodder there for $9. It's a reasonable deal. All right, so looking at the offers. So this white Masters Archer Omega Wheel starter, like I'm gonna say that one's a buy, and I would consider, even for you lower spenders, I'd consider buying all 5 of these. Main reason is if you're going for that event special costume box, you want to be able to make sure that you get all these. Now, I would suggest that you wait to buy these to see where you're at, okay? You've got 20 days to figure that out. So maybe on the 19th day, if you're getting close and you got some RNG or something, but you need, a couple more boxes that guarantee at least 50, then, you come in it, right? It was guaranteed 50. Yeah, you're guaranteed 50 with, a chance to get 100. So maybe you get some RNG there and get that to happen, right? You'd have to have really bad luck not to be able to get that pulled off if you're buying some. And again, the question is, why I'm a free to play. Well, I agree. Like as a free to play, you don't want to have to spend to get something, but it's a special costume box. And anytime you're talking about special costumes, you're typically not going to get those pretty easy. So this is a semi-easy way to get that. I personally am a fan of it. We'll see at the moment with doing that kind of hodgepodgey math. Costume and card upgrades. 27 bucks. Mysterious Omega card. I don't remember what the heck is that. All right, so is this all regional? Interesting. Mysterious costume box. Mysterio Mega card. Are they all 5-star? Those are actually pretty good. So you get a guaranteed 5-star card, guaranteed 4-star regional, with a chance at a special. That's actually pretty good. You know what? I think this is a pretty good offer, actually. I kind of like this. This is, I think, the first offer that I've seen for $27 that I like. Mainly because you get the crystals, which is great, but you have a chance of getting some special here, but the guarantees that you're going to get are all regional. Now, some of us don't need a ton of regional because you've already got it built, but still, like, you can still nano that up at some point in the future, so it's still not bad. I like this. I like this offer, and then here, you're getting a bunch of special cards, or you're guaranteed a 5-star card. You know, so no matter what you do here, you're guaranteed a 5-star card fodder. This is a good deal. I like this. If you're a spender, I would consider doing this. I'm guessing they sell a lot of all 3 of these to people. That's where they should be with some of this pricing, frankly. Core booster bundle. You know, again, unrefined cores. I've heard that this eventually is required for one of the tiers and is likely a bottleneck. So we'll see how we get those. I'm not sure I'd pay for them. The core situation, again, I don't love what's happening with the cores, so I don't know. I'm never really buying on cores. I don't know if I'd buy this one, frankly. Let's see what we got here. Ancient starter. So this is $4 for this. It's okay. I don't know. I mean, I guess if you're a light spender, pull the trigger on it. I don't know how many big spenders will necessarily do it. I'm seeing a number of different badges from this invasion that seem okay. You know, they're, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think it depends how many seals you get. And I mean, 5 tickets isn't a ton, but it's not super expensive. You only get 1 per squad anyway. So it's good for those light spenders. Crow seal box. Let me guess. Let's see. You're likely to get 5. That feels terrible. Even 20 is not that great. Seals are definitely the bottlenecks for these. And I think that they're probably weighing these invasion badges as decent. I'd have a hard time buying this just because there's RNG behind what you're buying here. So even if you get this, you're getting your tickets here, but there's RNG in what you get from the badge once you make it. You might not even get a badge you like. So you're going to pay 27 bucks to get some articles to make something that might not even be good for you. I don't like that. I do like that they give you crystals here, but I would want more of these seal boxes for me to take on that risk. Let's see, what do we got? Cape Bishop Companion Bundle. These are pretty standard. They're not bad. They tend to be a little bit pricey for me at the $45 mark, especially considering this is only 10 shards, especially when you're only looking at 2-star companions. So that's like 30 shards or something like that. Maybe 40, I forget. But it's not, it's select, that's great, but I don't care. That's not going to move the dial on what I need for a companion. So for 45 bucks, I'm not buying that. These are some of your typical weekly bundles. The costume stat change. Mystery costume box, though, again, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I do it for the mystery costume. The mystery Omega card one, though, I'd more look at this one. I like this one a bit more than the costume one because of the chance, the guaranteed fodder on it. If you were getting a 5-star regional on the costumes, I'd consider that, but no. Again, I don't like cores. I'm still not a fan of what's happening with the cores based on what I'm understanding right now. I go through these every time I do one of these videos. Don't love these $45 offers. I think for the bigger spenders, they're fine. You get some decent, you get a special card box and a special costume box out of it for 45 bucks, but the problem with it is you don't know what you're going to get, right? So I guess if you're just generally looking to get as many costumes as you can of something, fine. You know, no big deal. But, and now that we have the stat rerolls, you can reroll it a bit to get what you want, which makes things a little bit easier. I do like that. Which might make me consider some of these, but again, I'm a little bit more of a spender than most. I think this should be closer to a $30 deal, and I think they'd probably sell more, but at the same time, it might just distance free to play versus even the whale type or dolphin types. So those are all typical. The companion ones I'm least excited about because, again, when you're looking at these. You know, the premium companion box isn't, yeah, you're likely to get summon tickets. So I don't like that at all for this box. The special companion box, you know, yeah, this one's pretty solid. You'll get something good there for sure. 4 stars, a lot of shards there, but for 45 bucks, I don't know. I mean, I know those guys doing those transcendent crystal stuff and get those abilities. They probably like that a lot. I'm not core master bundle. Same. I just, no, too much RNG and cores are just not a fan of it. Potential master bundle. Still not a big, this needs to be like 10 to 15 bucks. Specialization master bundle. I'm not buying these. Do your raids. You know, I'd need 3,000 crystals or something to buy that. I don't know. I just don't like that. Squad master bundle. Don't ever buy these ever. You will have plenty of them. I promise you. Squad power upgrades. You need a lot of these, but this needs to be basically 100 for me to even be interested in this, and it's 10. So no, I'm never buying that ever. Consumables master bundle. No, I don't think that's worth it either. Just grind your stuff out. All these memberships. The memberships are actually okay. You get stuff over the day. I still don't like the membership point token store. I don't think it's worth value, but depending on what kind of a spender you are, you can consider these. You get a little bit better boxes in each one. The premium membership bundle is pretty solid, but it's just about getting tickets. And those tickets are for your 10 pulls. You get a decent amount of crystals, but again, it's about how much money you want to spend. Let's see, draws. Let's see. These are just the same kind of banners, cards. We've probably got, let's see, what do we got? A Mega Card Fest, Amazing Spider-Man. All right, so this is just kind of your normal stuff still. Companions, I'm assuming, yeah, Kate Bishop chance. So you're probably going to look at that. What else we got here? Spider-Man, Daredevil. All right, so they're throwing some of these guys in here, but that's interesting. So, but you can only use crystal. Well, actually, I don't have my draw tickets on this guy, so I'm not sure if that might be why it's showing that. And then Dimension Box. I'm going to be doing an opening for this for sure to see how many of these deviant badges that I can get and potentially bring on. So you can see I've got a ton of tickets saved up. I can potentially get seals. Save your stuff until this point every single time. If you're not doing that, smack. Make sure to do that in the future, even if you're a big spender, okay? All right, June daily perks. What do we get here? That's actually pretty good. I like that. I'd buy that. I think all spenders should buy that. That's a good one. Epic kit here, 3,000. Man. I'd consider this maybe later. I'd wait on that one to see what you get. Scarlet Witch, that one's been out for a while. I didn't pull the trigger. That's that. Any dailies? These are all the same. Play perks. All right, nothing. Bundles. All right, these are all, we've already covered all these. Anything new here? Nope. Events, we covered those earlier. Just making sure there's nothing missing. Sometimes they pop new ones in here. Yeah, and again, these weren't in the other ones. This 90 bucks. I don't know. I mean, you got to be a big spender, but that's not terrible for 90 bucks, but it's still 90 bucks is tough for me to spend. Another 90 bucks if you're looking for crystals. A little bit cheaper offers there. This one, I always talk about it. Love it. I typically do that one. I just love getting all the tickets from that. Weekly training bundle. Again, I'm not pulling the trigger on that. Grind that stuff out. Gold supply, grind it out. Convergium, grind it out. Don't be paying for that stuff unless you're just got unlimited budget. No, don't do that. Weekly hero bundle, 40. Nope, don't do that either. Grind it out. Companion, talked about that earlier. Monthly companion, similar, 40. Yeah, we talked about that before. And again, I talk about these typically, these 4,000. Were they always 4,000? Why did I think those were cheaper before? I don't know. Way to get Transcendence crystals. I guess if you're really that high. I think most people who are even needing those, this is probably nothing to them, so they're probably going to do it. For anybody below that, spending-wise, I'd not pull the trigger on it. And then you've got all your normal stuff in here that, you know, I typically like. This one looks new. We covered that earlier. That still feels... I know, I might pull the trigger on it. We'll see. I'm hesitant to ever buy any of these bundles and the normal ones, honestly. Consumables. So you come get every one of these. Pay your gold to get that for sure. Only if you're a big crystal person there and you're really going for it. What is this here? Ancient treasure box. 1,000,000 gold. What is this? What am I going to get though? Wow. 1,000,000 gold and I have a chance to just get one draw ticket. Are you out of your mind? No. What? I have 81 million gold. This is probably going to be my thumbnail, honestly. Like, do not do this. No. No. Like, no. 1,000,000 gold and you're going to get a ticket? Like, are you guys out of your mind? I mean, there's 5 of them, but still, like, just no. Oh, my God. I mean, yeah. Maybe I'll do one for science for you guys. I don't know, but, like, just... Oh, my gosh. You know what? Here, this is, let's see. I'm going to do this for you guys. This is a waste of gold. I don't care what I get from it. All right. I bought something here for $4 for that. Nah, it's not bad. Yeah, I'd consider that too. All right, you guys ready for this? We're going to do one at a time. Right? We're going to do one at a time. Ticket. What do you know? All right, so 1,000,000 gold, I get more than 2 tickets. All right, YOLO, max. Oh, 4 tickets and 5 Athena shards. So for 1,000,000 gold, do you want 4 tickets and 5 shards? I don't. Here's one of those Master Archer token boxes, 50. Like I said, you're going to get that almost every time. Oh, one of the things I did want to mention, they had a compensation out there, which was good. I wanted to, I was nice to see some 4-star costume stuff in here. Happy to see that there was another couple things that we got from some of these. Looked like a ticket. What was the other one? Another ticket. So compensation thrown out. Was happy to see that. Yay. You know, nothing that's kind of groundbreaking, but something. All right, so that's all we got for the video. I was just double checking to see if there was any relay offers I might have missed with the Kate Bishop stuff. I didn't see anything. It was some of your typical ones. Appreciate you guys making this long. A lot more videos to come in the coming week or so about a lot of this stuff. Definitely let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Come join the Discord. Hammer down that like button, click the notification bell, subscribe, all that sort of thing. Tell your aunts, uncles, nieces, nephews if you've enjoyed the video. Maybe grandma and grandpa. Up to you. All right, until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.